Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. Today we are going to do a quick unboxing and review of this new smartwatch. It's called, I believe it says Zoprovo. I might not be saying it right. But anyway, it's a smartwatch and this model is CS254. And if you've been following my channel, you will see that I have already reviewed and unboxed this Virmee VT3 Plus. It's a Tempo model, and I've been using it for quite a few months. I love it. It's one of the best smartwatches I've ever used. I mean, those that are not Apple or Samsung or anything like that. Very affordable, about 50 bucks, 50, 55 or something like that. And it's very, very nice. I love it. Now, this one is basically the same thing, except it's also an upgrade. Apparently, and as you can see, it's not the same company. Like, obviously, this is Virmee and this is Zoprovo. So it's not the same company, but I will show you now that it's basically the same exact watch with a twist, with an upgrade. So this is much better than this. It's much newer than this, but it's basically running the same system. It has the same dimensions. It's basically everything with some new additions. So I've already reviewed this one before, and I'm going to save this part for another video where I'm going to put them side to side and compare them. But for now, we're just going to go and dig into this new smartwatch. Okay, so it's called Zoprovo. That's what this looks like. I like this kind of packaging more than the other one. Very skinny and tall or long. Now it says no swimming, accurate heart rate monitoring, heart rate tracking, measuring the oxygen level, breath training. Now the nice part, I mean, phone calling and answering, the other one can do that, but now you can listen to music in this one. So this one has actually a speaker as well as a microphone. So you can have a phone call from the smartwatch itself without having to use a headphone, without having to use your phone, which is something you could not do through the Virmee model that I just reviewed before and which I'm wearing right now. It says it's waterproof rating of 3 here, but it also says no swimming. So I guess it's just trying to be on the careful side. I guess it should survive some splashes, but don't take it to the shower with you, even though you might. I mean, it's probably gonna be fine, but just don't do it if you can. Okay, so let's get to the unboxing. Now I have opened this and I've used this for quite some time. I mean, just a few days, maybe 5-6 days. And I like it. It's basically the same system of the Virmee as I told you, but it has some nice additions. Okay, so that's what we get in the box. Let's slowly open this up. And here we are. Okay, so here we have a thank you card. Activate your privilege warranty, 12 months warranty. Okay, now here we have the user manual. Now I have to say I really like this user manual. It's very, I mean, the English is actually decent here and it's very detailed. It explains everything. I was trying to figure out how to connect the speakers and I didn't in the beginning until I read this manual, because apparently you have to connect a different kind of Bluetooth mode for the speakers than for the smartwatch itself, and I was only able to get this through the manual. So if you end up buying this watch, if you already bought this watch, it might help if you read this manual. It will give you some information and some tips on how to use it. So we have this here. Now we have this charger, which is basically the same charger for the Virmee. It's magnetic, so it latches. Now if it doesn't latch, you're just putting it in the wrong direction and you have to flip it around. And here's the watch itself. Okay, see the one I'm wearing? It's basically the same exact one, same dimensions. It's more of a, it has more of a rectangular edge here than a circular edge. We have 2 buttons. One I believe is for the microphone, and this one is just a normal button that we had on the other one. We have a heart rate and oxygen level sensor. And so let's go and power this one up. I have to take one of these gloves off, and then let's turn it on. Now when you first turn it on, it's going to ask you about the language. It might not ask me this time because I have already okay, nope, it's going to ask you about the language. I hope this is in focus. I'm not really able to tell, but I'm going to choose English. Yes. And it says hello. Now this is a face. Let's change this face quickly, or we don't have to. Okay, so messages, the watch face. We can go up here. We have the chart for calories, for steps, for everything. and then we can go up here and we have just a different kind of chart with basically the same information. And here's the heart rate, and it's trying to measure the heart rate. Now let's see what my heart rate is right now. Now it's kind of more backward. It's supposed to have it just one finger behind the wrist bone, so it might not be very accurate from this position. So yeah, I'm just testing it. It's a little heavier than this one. So let's actually raise the brightness, and then I'm gonna go up to the, let's change the auto, and then I'm gonna make sure that you can see this here. Okay, yeah. Now here we can control the brightness, and we have the sleep mode. We have a flashlight which just makes it bright like this. We have the settings, so we can go to settings from here. Yeah, I don't like this face watch much, so I'm going to change it. Guys, I'm supposed to long press, yep, and then you can change it. Now these are the exact face watches that I found in the Virmee VT3. So, you know, it's basically the same exact watch, except that now you have this microphone and you also have this speaker. So you can literally, now this is out of focus, sorry about that. Okay, so you can literally listen to music or listen to someone during a phone call from this one independently, and you don't have to use your phone. This one is the same exact watch. Let me raise the brightness here too. I lower the brightness because I don't need it to be super high. But see, this is the same exact watch, same dimensions, same size, same everything, but it doesn't have that speaker, it doesn't have that microphone, and it goes for basically the same price. So if you're in the market, I would suggest buying the newest one, which actually has this feature. Even if you don't see yourself using it often, it's still nice to have it. And again, I'm going to make a completely different video for comparing the two of them together, but for now, let's just go through what we get with this one. So you can choose the face, you can here just one tab change the picture, long tab, and you can change the whole watch face. Okay, now let's go back. So we're here in the watch face, we go right and we have run, bike, some sport modes, and let's hit run. For example, you start running and it basically shows you how many steps, how many kilometers, what's your heart rate, and all this good stuff, and you can keep record of all that. Bike, hike, basketball, badminton, tennis, soccer, sit-ups, jump ropes, everything is here. Okay, here we have the oxygen level. Now it gets mad when you flip it because you have to keep it in that specific position. You have scientific sleep, which is basically monitoring your sleep. They call it scientific sleep here, they just call it monitoring sleep on the other one. It's the same thing. Breath training, you can hold deep breathe here and it's gonna, so the other one vibrates. I don't know if this one makes sounds. No, it vibrates as well. Okay, now you have, let me go back here, deep relax, nervous regulation, replenishing energy, self-reconciliation. It's basically all the same things, you just have very different times for breathing and holding your breath and all this stuff. Stress, yep, same exact things with a smartwatch. Very, very nice stuff, by the way. You have a stopwatch, you have a timer, you have a compass, and then the settings here, you can change the watch face, you can change the menu display. I like to make it tiled. I'll show you what this is in a second. I don't know what Smart Track is. 24 hours, let's make it 12. You can change the date. Of course, when you pair it to your phone, it's gonna do all this automatically, but if you have the option to do it from here, if you so wish to. Now this is a tiled menu, so instead of having them listed, it's now just a different kind of view. Now this is a smartwatch again. You can change the bands, but it just comes with this one band, so if you want any newer bands, you can buy them. I believe the other one should be interchangeable with this. Again, I'm going to save this for another video, y'all, so if you would like this comparison, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and hopefully like this video as well. Okay, so yeah, this was just a very quick start, a very quick unboxing and review for this. If you want, please let me know in the comments if you have any questions about it. And if you want me to make another video like the one I made with the other one, where I can just go through the app itself, on my phone and everything you can do with the app on this smartwatch. Now, before I end the video, I also want to say that this watch does not support installing any apps. You cannot download any apps from Google Store or from the App Store or anything like that. It has apps preset on it. You can update the firmware, and maybe every now and then they're gonna update their apps on the smartwatch, but you can't just go and download an app here, which is not a big problem for me. You will get notifications from all your apps in the messages section. You can get WhatsApp notifications, Facebook messages, missed calls. You will get all this in the messages tabs, and you will be able to answer a call from the smartwatch and have the call on the smartwatch. So you're not just answering and now you need to use a headphone or to take your phone out. Nope. You can just talk to the smartwatch, and it can be pretty loud. Now, if you want, I'm going to make another video where we can record something with the microphone of this watch and also listen to what it sounds like when someone else is talking, so you can get an idea about how it sounds like, as well as walking through the app and the different settings and the different graphs that you can get through the app by using this. Okay, I hope you liked my video. If you liked it, please give it some thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you would like me to focus on in my next video, because I believe I'm definitely going to make another video on this one, maybe in a week or two. Thank you for watching and have a great day.